Okay, so I've gotten a ton of questions about how my audition went, and I kind of thought instead of telling everyone at separate times, I would make a video and tell everybody at once. Not in a bad way. I totally love talking about it, but I feel like sometimes there's miscommunication, and I don't want to like tell someone one thing and then tell someone else another thing. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. So Saturday, I didn't really get too much sleep. I was kind of worried about my audition and a couple other things, like moving and stuff. So I was a little distracted. But Sunday morning, I woke up and it was totally okay. I had changed my outfit the night before, so Grandma and I went shopping. I wore all black. It was actually this cute little black tank top that had like this little brooch cute thing here, but it was really plain and really classy. And neutral, because that's what they wanted. I did change my song, I guess 2 days before, maybe a little bit sooner, I'm not sure. I did change my song pretty close to my audition, though. Astonishing just was not working out. I didn't have enough time to prepare it in the way that I wanted to, and the other song that I sang, I Know the Truth, from Aida, fit my voice a lot better for right now. And so I chose that one. Let's see. Sunday morning, I woke up, I got ready. I did get to warm up with my sister. We got to the Hyatt Regency, and it was a really gorgeous hotel. And kind of on the way there, like, I was kind of freaking out, like, what if we're going to the wrong place? What if we have the wrong address? What if they changed it and they didn't let me know? Kind of normal stuff that happens. So we get there and we go up to the front desk and we ask them where it's at. So we go upstairs where it's at, and I fill out the little paper form, and the representative was really cool. There were like 9 people auditioning. I put 6. 9 people. That's 9. 9 people auditioning variously. So I think there were like, the most people were auditioning for musical theater. I think it was 5, but I'm not positive. So I kind of talked to most of them. I didn't talk to all of them, but I did talk to most of them. And it was kind of cool. It helped me with my nerves a little bit. They called us in. I got to do a run-through with my accompanist, which I kind of feel like my run-through was really, really, really fantastically, amazingly good. And I kind of wish the adjudicator was there at that point in time, because that was the best that I'd ever done it. But after that, I went back into the waiting room, and then they called us back out to do the actual audition. And I had practiced what I was going to say beforehand while we were in the waiting room. I went over what I was going to say to the camera, because there's a little camera there, and you're supposed to say, like, hi, my name is Juliana Wells, and I'm doing this song, and I'm doing this monologue. And that's all I wanted to say, but when I got in there, I got really nervous, so I started saying things that I wasn't rehearsing, so I ended up singing the wrong verse on my song. And she could totally, like, I was not going with it, just because I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't figure out what the right words were. So I stopped singing, and she told me, not in a rude way or anything, but she was like, yeah, why don't we start that over? That's totally okay. She was really kind, beautiful, really nice, really helpful and cheery, and made me feel comfortable after the mess up. So when I started it over, and I sang the right words and took a deep breath and let everything go, I feel like I did really well. I did close my eyes a lot, which I was really trying not to do, but whatever, it happened. I guess that was the second best that I've sung it. Let me put my computer back to sleep. I guess it was the second best that I've sung it. I kind of wish I would have wish she would have been there the first time that I went through it, because it was perfect. And then I did my monologue, and my monologue wasn't so bad. Like, I'm really trying not to be overly critical of myself. My monologue wasn't so bad. I did get through the whole thing. There were pieces that were kind of out of order. The whole thing wasn't out of order. There were just a couple pieces that were. And I ad-libbed a lot, which I felt could have gone either way. It could have made it look more natural, or it could have made it look like I was stalling for time. But the character in the monologue, I did Scuba Lessons by Joseph Sikola. the character Kelly in the audition, or in the play, she's kind of awkward and I'm kind of awkward. So I kind of feel like I got into that, but I kind of wish I was able to really say what was on the page rather than ad-libbing. But it could have also shown that I didn't stop, and I know that if I'm in a performance, you can't really stop and start over, unlike I did with my song. So afterwards, she asked me how much training I had had or what shows I had been in or something like that, and I was talking about Beauty and the Beast and Guys and Dolls and how I had voice lessons, and I brought up Jessica, my sister, because she was helping me out a little bit, and that was kind of it. I mean, there were times during my monologue that she really smiled and looked, it could have been a look of like, wow, she's really good, or what the heck is she doing going into acting? I'm not sure. Then there was an interview, and the interview was kind of the same thing that I did on the application. They did talk about, in this big group meeting, about things like a typical day at Amda, and financial aid, and performance opportunities, and Jessica really likes the school. She wants to teach there. I think she could totally do it, as long as I'm graduated before she teaches there. Yeah, so that's kind of that. I don't really know exactly how it went. I don't have a specific feeling about it. I'm not expecting to open up my letter and see anything specific. I mean, I'm not expecting a yes, but I'm not expecting a no either. I kind of have a piece about it. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. If I don't get in this time, I'm really going to start praying about it more and letting God direct my path, because I'm really trying to do that with my life right now. Yeah, but if I don't get in, it's not going to be the end of the world. If I do get in, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'm not trying to sound like I don't care about it, because I do, and I would love to go there. But if that's not where I'm supposed to be right now, then it's not where I'm supposed to be right now. So I do care deeply about it. But I'm not nervous about the results. So yeah, that's kind of how my audition went. It was a really awesome experience. Regardless of what happens, I'm proud of myself for doing it. It definitely got another audition under my belt, which I kind of need for this. All the auditions I can get, whether or not I get a yes or a no. Yeah, but I will make another video. I should know in July or August about whether or not I get in. And I'll make another video about that when I open the letter, and we'll talk about it, and it'll be great. I do move to Colorado tomorrow. Extended vacation, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to Colorado. I'm not sure for how long or what the plan is with that. Kind of letting God direct my path with that still also. So, yeah, that's kind of everything. Thanks for caring so much about my audition. It made me really happy. Yeah. I love you all. Have a good day.